Hey everyone, welcome back, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have been doing well. Today's reading, as you can see, is a little unique, and honestly, it's one I've been curious about myself. We spend so much time talking to our homes. We say things like, I can't wait to get home, and we walk into a room and instantly feel comfort, peace, and memories, yeah, right? So whether you're living in a house, in an apartment, a dorm room, or a space you're only living in temporarily, it has been witnessing your life in ways that nobody else has. And it has seen your routines, your quiet moments, the version of you that other people never get to see. And your home has held space for your grief, your prayers, your growth, celebrations, uncertainty, your becoming. And so if you happen to click on this reading today, maybe there's a message that has been sitting quietly in your space waiting to reach you. Maybe your home has been reflecting something back to you that you're finally ready to hear. So today we are asking, if your home could speak directly to you, what would it want you to know right now? We'll see what messages want to come through, what your home has been witnessing about you, and what it wishes you could see about yourself. Trust the pile you're naturally drawn to, and let's see what your home has been meaning to tell you. We have here pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1, I'll meet you in a moment. Hey pile 1, this is your reading. What would your home want to say to you? And before we begin, I just want to set the intention that whatever messages come through today are for your highest good. May these messages be clear, may they be helpful, may they find the people they're meant to find, and may each pile reveal exactly what needs to be heard at this moment. Take a breath, settle into your energy, and let's see what's happening here. These are the oracle cards I pulled. I'm gonna do 2 of these, and then we have oracle cards from this pile, this deck. And these are the tarot cards that I got for this pile. We have the Judgment, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed. As I'm tuning in into this pile, I can immediately, I just heard loud TV. Maybe there's something playing on the TV really loud most of the time, and maybe your home likes that, and maybe sometimes it feels a bit chaotic. So maybe there's a strong, directing towards this TV theme. Your home wants to say that, oh, there's always TV going on. Well, I don't feel like your house really hates it. They're just making sure that, I say that. All right, so the energy from this pile that I feel right now is your home adores you. Your home really enjoys witnessing your energy, and I'm seeing a lot of pink. I'm seeing a lot of a lot of pink is standing out to me as I'm clicking into this. I'm tapping into this energy. Your house wants to tell you that with the Judgment card, Ace of Cups here, and Seven of Wands, your house wants to say, I could be wrong, but I see that you are changing more than you realize. You are not acknowledging that, And then there's like a big transition. You know, there's like a montage happening. Maybe you have Polaroids of your home and you like taking pictures in your home. And I'm sorry if this feels vague. I'm trying my best to see what this house has to say for you. It's so positive, so calming. I love the kind of chaos it's pointing to. It's like the happy, joyous family chaos. Maybe it's not just you living here. Maybe there's kids. Maybe there's a larger family here. So this house enjoys people. This house enjoys having you around, having other people around that add to the joy of this house. And your home loves it when you keep revisiting certain parts of that house. You keep revisiting certain areas in the house. Maybe not the usual ones, maybe some you know, something unique about your house that you keep revisiting to. You keep going to that room, to that spot, and yeah, that's what I'm getting. Well, these are just general things that I'm picking up on. The first cards that I chose, what does your home want to tell you right now? What is the main message? I would say your home is saying reconnect, reconnect. Yes, reconnecting with something feels super important right now. Reconnect. Have you been taking a lot of space alone lately? Maybe. So yeah, that's what your home wants you to know. There's something you need to reconnect with. There's something that's that you enjoy doing, that you enjoy revisiting at your home. Maybe that's what you need to do. And what has your home been witnessing about you? Ace of Cups, reversed. I'm sensing that there's some denial happening. There's some okay, I'm looking at this water drops flowing from the Ace of Cups. Maybe there's water drops, right? For some reason that makes me feel like, do you have a lot of air in your home? Do you like that, when natural air quality, air, that ventilation? Do you enjoy that? To be, some people enjoy having fans on while they go to sleep. What has changed in this home for you? What is your home observing? What has unfolded within the space? I would say there's a lot of peace. There's a lot of reconnection. I keep going back to reconnection. I'm sorry. I don't mean to stay stuck on that. Do you need to reconnect with something? Do you need to revisit something in your home? It's not necessarily about, cleanliness or about, the physical aspects. It's more like you just revisit your home, I'm picking up. Maybe you really need to go home if you haven't been home. Your home really misses you. Yeah, so I'll leave it at that. And Seven of Wands is saying, Seven of Wands is a good energy here because maybe there's something you're giving up on. There's something that you have been doing that your home would appreciate if you could go into a different direction with. There's something that you're planning to do with your home, maybe. There's something that's, I'm hearing cargo. Why am I hearing cargo? There's some sort of deflection here, from your, away from your home. Something is deflecting you, and maybe that's finally changing. You're finally back into that space feeling like you. Maybe there's way too many things that kept you occupied and took you away from that space for so long. The overall emotion I feel for this pile is very like reminiscent. I feel like there's a lot of reconnection. Maybe this is your grandmom's house, that not necessarily your own home. Maybe this is a place, this is a home where you've spent a significant amount of time and maybe you're not here anymore. But this house is calling to you. This house, this space misses you. And this space has really nurtured your memories, your journey. Has really witnessed you growing. You know, I literally see a child playing and growing and becoming a teenager and then an adult, like the whole journey, right? So, okay, that's it for the cards, pile one. I would move to our oracles. I got this card and I was really surprised. Submissive. This is the energy I got for your home. Maybe your home really adores you. Maybe this is the space that really just revolves around you. The space is so, it functions so much better. It just blooms much better with your presence here. And do you have a beautiful garden? Maybe there's a garden in this. Maybe it's not super huge, but it's significant. It's a part of your journey. It's a part of your experience in this home, which you like. And maybe there's dandelions here. And yeah. Maybe this is what your home needs to see about you. Like, your home wants you to see. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Your home wishes you could see about yourself that you're safe. You're so welcome here. You're so respected. You're so needed. You're so wanted in this space. You know, that space, obviously our home is a place that shines because of us, that reflects us, but this space has genuinely enjoyed you and your energy. I feel like a really bubbly energy, someone who's, even if they're super quiet, the house feels like, wow, she's here, so everything feels good. You know, it's like the wind and the fragrance of the home and everything just directs itself towards you. And I love that. I love that a place can be so genuinely welcoming to a person's energy, and that's how it feels. A lot of us don't have that. A lot of us don't feel that safe feeling, you know, even in our homes. But I'm so glad that you do, Palwan. If that's the case, again, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Next, I'm going to take this card, joy. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything and it'll make it way better. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I'm the Orville Redenbaker of joy. And life's popcorn is about to get it. Yeah, I feel that joy when you're in this home. If you're doing the usual things, you're just cooking, you're just maybe laying and resting, or just doing anything in your home, it feels full of joy. It feels so comforting. It feels so cliche to say. It's the kind of joy that we feel, you know, in the movies. People are enjoying their homes so much. And maybe, like my oracle, the tarot cards here were asking you to reconnect with that, revisit that in some way. Maybe this is something that you have been missing, so you can definitely go back to that, right? And next up we have abundance. Congratulations! It seems you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. I love that. Maybe there's more abundance coming your way through your house. Your home is gonna reflect that. Your home is gonna be, maybe there's new appliances coming. Maybe you needed that. And I'm the kind of person who believes even our appliances, even everything we own holds our energy and it reflects something about us. So if your appliances work so well, even after years of use, maybe it's reflecting your energy and your care for these things, right? So yeah, there's more abundance coming your way. Maybe this is electronics, appliances, some sort of upgrade for your home. Well, it's funny how your house is telling you that yes, you are getting more upgrade from me. you know I love that. Okay, so we have two postcards from Spirit here. I usually take one of these, but today I'm getting two, so I decided I'll go for two for each pile. Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can, as long as it's not used to manipulate others. The truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motives, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results? Miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from your life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Wow. As I was reading this card, I felt that maybe there's a round table kind of discussion happening here in your home. I see everyone gathered in the living room, and maybe you're the center of that discussion, and there's something about the house that you're discussing. Maybe this is something legal. Maybe this is something about moving back to your house. Maybe this is what you want, and that's what everyone is supporting as well. I know that might not resonate with everybody, but yeah, that's what I picked up on. Another card that we have from this deck is, Dearest you, you have a unique purpose and destiny that only you can fulfill. But first, you need to know that destiny isn't a destination. You don't arrive at some special place where, poof, you're perfect and happy all the time. It's about establishing and firming up a commitment to a certain experience, whatever form that takes. Your soul knows what you need to experience. Your destiny is to be present to all of life's adventures, to discover your talents and full potential through allowing inspiration to lead you, and to risk standing apart from the crowd to listen to your soul. You're special as much as you are also paradoxically one with the world, individual, yet part of the great whole. Both truths have led you to this moment where we are saying you're on the right track. Even if your ego self doesn't see that, listen to your soul. Check in with spirit, keep going. Spirit loves you, life loves you, we love you. Interesting. Okay. Do you remember how I'm saying that maybe your house really wants you back? Maybe at the same time, for some of you, your house is saying that go for your dreams, go for those adventures and experiences that you've been holding back on. And maybe there's something in your life that's a major decision that you're taking which puts your house on stake. Maybe you need to move from this place and you've really enjoyed being here. So your house does not want it to become a source of resentment. You know, your house wants your home, this energy wants the best for you. Standing apart or standing together, it's always there to welcome you. Maybe there's some arrangements that can be made to keep a check on the house as well. But your house is saying that I would support you moving if you need to move, right? And maybe you could find ways to support your home and the energy that has cocooned you, sheltered you for so long in your own ways. Maybe it can be taking a part of your home with you everywhere. It could be something small as I don't know, it could be anything, a souvenir from your home that you love. So yeah, that's pile one for now. I'm closing it here. Thank you so much for watching pile one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I loved reading for you. Overall, it's a great energy, and yeah, I'll leave it here. Thank you so much. Hi, pile two. This is your reading. I have already laid the cards out. I'm excited to see what messages your home has for you. So I'll start with the tarot cards here. Justice, Eight of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. Immediately, I feel a sense of balance. Maybe you're someone who works from home. You're working, and you're the kind of person that that has that balance at home. Some of us cannot really work from home. Well, I don't know why I want to say that, but yeah, most of us do, right? There's work from home energy, there's a balance, at the same time you're also having that family time that you know, your loved ones are with you. And maybe this is a energy of a shared space, a shared living where a lot of friends are living together. And the biggest message for your of you're getting here is I'm hearing nurture. The biggest message here would be your house just appreciates the balance you're having. This is a super fun energy because so far, you know, the homes that I'm experiencing or sensing are very lively, very joyous. Maybe some of us, you know, I was thinking that maybe some of us would be having homes that are quiet, but so far, I mean, I don't mean to hate anybody, but I love that we're picking up on some very lively, expressive homes. These are homes that have nurtured and, you know, taken on the energy of the people that are living there so beautifully. Maybe there's pillars in this home that are super vintage or super great architecture for this home. And yeah, the biggest message here would be your house wants to say that I appreciate the balance you're having. You're amazing at, you know, making your space so adaptable. You're also working and also celebrating. Your house loves accommodating all types of activities, energies here. It's like, you know, a quick transition that your home appreciates, how it can just adapt from one thing to another. It can be amazing, soothing, focused workspace, and at the same time, a celebratory and joyous party house. That's how it feels. This feels like a bachelor home. It feels like, you know, a college student's vibe to me. And there's always something eventful here. There's always someone around which your house loves. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And for our oracle cards, we have spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space time and after hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer mullet. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. I'm sorry if I'm saying that word wrong. Uh, mullet. It's a mullet, right? It's a hairstyle or a haircut, right? Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm picking up on. Karaoke's, fun hangouts, the kind of energy that your home embodies is very young. It's very alive, spontaneous, and I think it's a party house. It's some sort of, it's not like crazy frat house, but it's a party house in a way that, yeah, it just makes it feel alive, bouncy, and energetic. And I guess your home loves spewing that energy, and you as well love that energy about your home, that you can just balance out the work and the joy. A lot of people would leave their homes to feel like they want to enjoy, but you enjoy at your home. It's an amazing big space that can nurture both the things, and I think that's what you appreciate, and that's what your home would want you to appreciate as well. Maybe you already do that, but yeah, that's the biggest message I'm getting here. And the next oracle card that we have is manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You're holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. Nice. Maybe this is about your home. This home feels like the best spot to engage in any activity. Maybe this is, I believe that can be done for all homes, but this home feels like is so much more welcoming towards experiment, so much more welcoming towards just shape shifting to accommodate the best activities and needs of that time. And I love this space. This is the kind of space that anybody could just, maybe they could just quickly shift a room into a movie room or I don't know, maybe there's swimming pool lying around that can be just dragged into another room. It's an inflatable in my head. So um, yeah, I don't know. It's more than that. It's more sophisticated shape shifting and more accommodation that maybe it's a lot of people working together, studying together, a lot of discussions, a lot of great energy. Maybe there's a discussion round happening, and this is something I said for pile one as well, I think. Yeah, amazing energy. This feels like this house can be a set. It can be a perfect, a movie set or something. That's how good it is. But it's super low key. It's super private. It's super cozy at the same time too. Yeah. Next we have gravity, and I love the design of this card. The picture is so beautiful. We have gravity, and I'm gonna use the guidebook to read what it says for gravity. 27. Gravity. Satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence are the austerities of the mind. To make the mind austere is to detach it from self-gratification, from sense gratification. It should be so trained that it can always be thinking of doing good for others. The best training for the mind is gravity in thought. One should be straightforward in all dealings and thereby purify one's existence. Talkativeness can be avoided by gravity and silence. Wow, I love that. Um, that's amazing. Maybe that's the message your house also wants you to hear. Um, we're hearing gravity, but I feel like this house is somewhere in the hills, somewhere on a elevated site. Um, Yet it feels super grounding. It feels super um, super I guess grounded would be the word, right? It's so well balanced. It's so creative. It's so nurturing and just yeah. Maybe your house wants you to embody that as well. Maybe your house wants you to be able to just nurture everything with, and that simplicity and that self-control that we just heard in this card. Um, it's like everything is at your disposal, and somehow you're working with your sense gratification. You're not letting every opportunity and every energy just swift you away, which is amazing, right? So I guess your home appreciates that. Your home appreciates that even though there's so much happening all the time, the fact that you're able to just control that gratification as well, and you're working on on growing your existence is amazing. The way you're dealing with everything. And yeah, I love that. Let's do the tarot oracle decks cards. These are the postcards from Spirit deck cards that I pulled. So, dearest you, there's only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live and how awake you choose to be, how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards, but you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. Wow, so beautiful. I love this deck. I love this deck. I've had this for so long, and I've only ever used it for when I dearly need it, and it has always come through for me. So another one that we have is, I would say these are direct messages from your home. These are the energies that maybe Spirit Guide is embodying through your house. Dear you, we are a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metaphors, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you're facing a situation in which you're being asked to have integrity, be clear, and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer. In your favor, affirmative, we say. Loving you so very much. Yeah, what I picked up from this is, besides the beautiful message, is even the card gravity here pointed us towards talkativeness. Is there something about talkativeness? Do you talk a lot at your home? Do you feel like you're doing that with the best of your consciousness? I don't mean to, be attacking here. I'm just curious. What could that possibly mean for you? There's a lot of conversation happening here around words, right? the things you say out loud, the things you are believing, the things you are communicating, maybe you need to watch that. Maybe you need to make sure that you're aligned with the great energy that your home embodies. Maybe there's some things that you should not say around certain people, and maybe you should not even entertain those kind of people if they're not worthy of your highest and most aligned words, and maybe they're taking offense to things that you feel greatly about. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So pile 2, this was your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this resonated, and take what resonates, please, and leave the rest behind. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading. So for your reading, I have an extra bonus card from this deck, the Affirmators. And I've done only one card from the postcards for Spirit, from Spirit, sorry. So yeah, let's get started with your reading. A lot of good energy so far with pile 1 and pile 2. Let's see what's going on here, what your home wants to say to you. And we have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Three of Pentacles. I have been getting these cards a lot, guys. If you, the readings that I've done previously also had these cards. So I even reshuffled just to make sure. But yeah, this is what the deck chose. So let's go with that. As I'm tuning in, I feel like I'm seeing something slimy. I'm seeing some, sensory and gratifying. Maybe someone enjoys baking at their home a lot. Maybe there's a lot of work with the hands happening. Maybe someone is into pottery and they're doing a lot of pottery in the space wherever they're living. Yeah. I don't know, I just picked up on sand and something so sticky and, like a dough or a glue, something slimy in your hands, and it's super gratifying, super, pleasing, sensory pleasure is happening. Maybe everything around your home is kind of very, pleasing in that way. Maybe I'm feeling the softness of the bed, the cushions, and there's a lot of, this is like a Taurus energy to me, because I think they enjoy that comfort, that, and they invest in a lot of good things, a lot of good, maybe, appliances and furniture at their home. Something about the home feels so sensual and gratifying. Not sensual, I mean, sensory and super gratifying. It's so pleasing to the senses. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. And the biggest message I feel that your home has for you is don't allow recklessness in your home. Okay, that's interesting. Don't allow maybe you don't allow people to come to your home, which is a good thing, it's our private abode. It's like a temple for us, for us as a person. So maybe, yes, you don't need everybody to intrude or come to your place, but maybe there's some sort of blocking here. There's some sort of maybe there's some window, there's some door that you need to open that's always been closed. Maybe that's this is just something I'm picking up on. The biggest message here would be, don't block the welcoming energy of your home. I would like to clarify, pile 3. Let's see. What do we need to unblock here? What What is the house saying? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Are we blocking abundance in some way? We're blocking, maybe this is something to do with investments. There's some investments regarding your home that you have been keeping on hold, and maybe your house picks up on that tension. There's something about money. This is about investing in your Queen of Wands reversed. Wow. A lot of wands here, right? Pentacles, wands. These are work projects. These are projects around your home that you have not been, able to catch up on. And maybe there's some decisions around your home that you need to make. Maybe there's some, this is not necessarily renovation projects. I'm picking up on something different. Something about your home that has been on hold. That your house doesn't want you to block anymore. Maybe this is your you choosing to stick to something. You're choosing to open up your home to some different opportunities, and you're just exploring, and you feel that this is a lot. There's way too much going on in some way. Maybe this feels like something that has been keeping you in your head about your home, and your home is saying you don't need to block that. You don't need to let the energies or the opportunities confuse you. There's some possibilities around a shift in the home, maybe a shift in the energy. It could be as small as, just moving the furniture around. Maybe I'm not getting a big renovation or a big there's just something about not being restrictive about something here. Don't be restrictive in your home. Don't be so fearful. There's some windows that you could unlock. In some way you could make the flow of the energy in your home better. That's what I'm getting, and there's some investments around the home that are happening too, which are great, and they're finally coming through. I feel some investments around a home. Maybe this is a new property or some inheritance, and some property that has been in your life for a long time, but it's finally something that you can consider available fully to you. And there's some potential, maybe for some of you, you just want to have more buyers. Maybe this property is a source of financial upliftment for you, and that's what you're going with. And maybe your home is like, don't block those opportunities anymore. Maybe get the best value for your home, for the property. Take what resonates, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna move to the oracle here. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. Interesting. Okay, so maybe your home is asking you to be open to abundant possibilities, and there's just unlimited options here for something. This feels financial too. This feels like this home has been a source of a lot of financial upliftment for you, and it just brings a lot of options to you in that way too. I keep hearing finances and opportunities and possibilities in that way. We have, you are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. Interesting. Your home has been a source of great physical strength for you. Maybe there's some sort of, there's a lot of attachment. There's a lot of, you get a lot of your energy from your home. You get a lot of strength from your home, um, emotionally, physically. Um, yeah. Next up, we have forgiveness. Congratulations, you've been given one of the most powerful superpowers there is, forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself too. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. Nice. Maybe this is you feeling that a lot, feeling that sense of forgiveness, that sense of ever so blissful love from your home. Your house forgives you, your home loves you, your home has been able to see you through your worst moments, your most difficult and just heroic bad days, and your home wants you to forgive yourself. Your home wants you to have more sense of forgiveness in your life, where you forgive yourself for not acknowledging the possibilities, the strengths that you can focus on, but haven't been able to. Yeah. Have fun wielding your new power, but remember, great forgiveness comes with great inner peace. Your home is a source of great peace to you, and I love that. For all the piles today, I've been feeling that, like, everybody adores their home and their home adores them back. Their home loves them back. I love that. Next up, we have this very beautiful card called Cleanliness, and I love that. As I was saying, this home felt like a perfect place for like sensory pleasure. So much gratification here, so much beauty here. It feels like such a Taurus energy, so much, even Venus energy, I guess I would say. There's so much beauty here. It's such a beautiful home. Maybe you have a lot of flowers around you. Maybe there's a lot of nature around this home. Even if it's a suburban or it's in a modern place, this home feels supernatural as in energy, as in spirits, and as in super beautiful. That's how I'm picking up cleanliness. This home is super nice, super clean. You take really good care of your home. You enjoy that aspect, and in return, your home embodies this super inviting and super. I keep saying super. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's so great energy. It's like everybody walks into this place, and the first thing that they appreciate here is the cleanliness. It's the bright and the vibrant energy of this space, even if it's not like the best, oh, this is a luxurious place. No, it feels so grand because of its aspects that are, like the physical aspects, the elements that are in this home, right? And next up, we have our postcard from Spirit. Dear you, there's always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too, observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way. No matter what, you have been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. This is what I guess I would say I even picked up here with the Knight of Wands. Maybe there's something to do with people that you're inviting that you need to, we were talking about don't block something, don't block an energy, don't block some investments, don't block something around your house. Maybe there's just some people that you have been attracting that haven't been the most positive addition to your life, and maybe it's okay to not allow them, and maybe you need to give yourself permission to let go the guilt and the fears around that. And you can seek that common ground. You can seek that there are hundreds of ways to be right, to be different, and you are allowed to take space, and this is your space. You can honor it your way, and there are so many wonderful things that you're attracting, so many wonderful situations and people that will enrich this space even more. You're allowed to not have those people back. You're allowed to discern, observe, and accept that they have different stories, different journeys, and you can refuse to let them in, That's what I'm getting. Maybe it's not that crazy as just, you cannot get in my house anymore kind of energy. Maybe it's as simple as you had someone over, and after that, maybe that's not what you want and that's not what you're seeking from a bond. So you're just letting it go, and you're appreciating another person's point of view, and they're appreciating that, and there's a common ground. And your house just wants you to appreciate that without feeling any guilt and fear, and just owning your space, right? So this is it, pile 3. I just said pile 1. Maybe you need to see something, you need to see another reading. Maybe you need to watch pile 1 if there's something that has not been answered here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a wonderful reading. All the piles were so beautiful. This pile definitely felt like a single person's house, more like not like the other 2 piles. Maybe this feels like a one person's house, and they have kept it so well. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I would be so happy if you like and subscribe and tune in.